Okay. To my one subscriber who asked me to do Muteba Gizenga, and I said I'll do it tomorrow. Well, that is that day. And sadly, the mic I was using, there's been some problems with it. I'm getting some equipment that will hopefully make it function better. It is within my price range. Although, whenever I order something, it always takes much longer than it's supposed to. Before the mic that I got was supposed to take up to 30 days, it took 45 days. So I don't know how much longer that one will take to get the high quality one. So I'm going to be using my Samsung meter mic. Muteba Gizenga appears in the chapter 153.5. That is at least his own special chapter, which not many characters have, or at least have themselves. This chapter just shows his fascination with clothes, or at least why he cares about wearing them, even though at this time we already know he's blind. And that's sort of something with him, that he cares a lot about how people think of him, and he also cares a lot about how people at least take his services, as shown later on in his fight against Watatsuki. He actually gives Togo Tomari, his employer, a special one-time offer just for any job free, which shows that he cares about his customer relationship and how he actually looks, just to show people that he's either trustable or that he just cares about how people perceive him. Muteba is a very well-known assassin, as even he was fought by Kure Horio when he was hired by a warlord, although when the warlord's finances later ran out, Kure Horio managed to assassinate the warlord since he left. He's a very well-known assassin, and is very well-known as not just being an assassin, but more like a serial killer, as he is known to be less in it for the laughs and more into just killing people even if he doesn't have to. During his first fight, he fought against Meguro Masaki. Now, Meguro was a very tough fight for him and known to be very strong, although he ended up killing him without using a secret technique. That was the hard stab. Later against Seibashi Jun, he did do it, and it was sadly though he did lose for him in the third round. He didn't actually lose, he gave up since he knew that he wouldn't be able to defeat Watatsuki, and he was scared of the blast core. This shows his power, as he was managed to get into the top 8s, and also managed to get into a fight with Watatsuki, one of the top 5 strongest people in the entire series, without immediately giving up. Watatsuki is insanely strong, and Muteba managed to actually go on par with him for a bit. Now, Muteba's strength isn't actually his big size, it's actually his techniques. He's a well-known assassin. He has various techniques like the lightning clan in this manga. He is known to be very powerful, at least in his techniques, like the hard stab, and also just in the way he's evolved to his blindness. Since he is blind, he can now sense, smell, and do everything way better, as well in these lovely pages that I quite enjoy. Shows how much better he's become. And if I had to classify Muteba, I wouldn't put him into assassination. I'd actually have to put him just into a little class that we're making about special characters in Kengan Ashura. Like the previous person was hired by Togo, as he also was able to control opioids in his brain. These people to me are these special characters in the way that they have some sort of something that's special about them that stands out. Many people say that Muteba's blindness was an arsefault due to the fact that it wasn't shown before. He has a knowledge of Chinese assassination techniques, as well as knowing many other things about the Chinese arts, such as the acupressure point. And it's shown throughout the series that he is one of the top fighters